Wonder Woman is a special character in just the discussion around the FGC because she's just a very solid character in what she does.
Yeah, there's always this debate of, is Wonder Woman good? Is she not good? You know what?
That's always been kind of the thing.
Luckily, HoneyBee didn't get punished there. Could have been some good damage with a background bounce too.
Yeah, this stage has a huge background bounce area, unlike some stages have a very small window.
And we're actually going to be able to see Yungmonster zone a little bit, throw more shields than he did against Black Adam. Picking up where he left off, already in the corner. Some disgusting damage. That down.
Oh my God!
So big.
HoneyBee actually crossed up with that air dash, but still got hit by that down too.
Guys, don't feel any sympathy towards Supergirl because she can do the same exact thing. And I don't even know how he hit on both sides. I don't know how that hit on both sides. I don't have an explanation for that.
HoneyBee, the king of execution. Only somebody like HoneyBee would do that. Oh, and threw out that teleport. Highly negative on whiff and block. Goes for it again. Tries to get a little tricky with Yungmonster, but he had the blocks.
Yeah, he's getting risky and aggressive. And it kind of seems that that's what Wonder Woman wants you to do. She wants you to take risks. She wants you to mess up.
She absolutely does. She's very similar to, kind of a Blue Beetle, where if you don't have a character that can deal with her shield and, some of her air shields and just all that kind of stuff, it can be really tough.
Yeah, it's kind of just a frustrating gameplay that'll break you down, force mistakes, and punish you very harshly for it. And on top of that, some tricks there. Ooh, the recovery on Supergirl. They're actually able to do something after that sweep.
Quit holding back, Kara. Worst part's coming up.
HoneyBee not out of by a long shot. We're about even here. Anti-air laser, that looked like beyond reaction.
Comes in with the back 1-2, doesn't even burn the meter. There's so much respect there if she's going to burn the meter, because you don't want to press a button to try and punish and get frozen and take damage for your trouble.
Now Jim's playing a little bit slower than he did early on this match. Great corner push and going through that jump 3 of Wonder Woman. No small feat.
HoneyBee just kind of building meter with some of these little air stalls. Oh, and goes for the mix-up. No punish from Yungmonster.
Looked like he went for it.
Negative.
He went for it, but reacted a little too late.
It throws a tornado at him, a special you don't normally see too much.
Trying to catch B, pressing a button. There were plus items on the screen, but thinking that he had some space to play with. Luckily, he stood his ground. Now HoneyBee gaining the health lead, gaining the momentum. Could have air dashed in, could have thrown some kind of mix. Maybe force Yungmonster to try to read that, go for a DP. Canceled off, kept it safe. Smart stuff by HoneyBee. We're back to mid-screen. And this should be
nice challenge. That's twice in a row HoneyBee has challenged. The first one. The first one was after the shoulder from Yungmonster. Sometimes they'll throw another shoulder out there just to say, "Oh, okay, you want to press buttons." But HoneyBee with the back 1-2 checks, very nice. Twice in a row.
Off to a good start here. We have 2 loser side matches set, guys. It is going to be Deoxys versus Tweety and Nubcakes versus Scar. Deoxys Tweety is a run back from the clash. And if you guys watched it, it was about.
Yeah, a little bit, 3-0. Deoxys took it very convincingly with a 3-0, so we'll see if Tweety can make those adjustments. Maybe he's done a little bit of homework.
Oh, that sweep did not low profile. That's for sure.
I'm so surprised at that. Ooh, and I thought maybe he was going to convert off of that for a minute.
I can't tell if HoneyBee dropped that or not. Looked like he may have been able to close out with the raw damage from that combo. Oh, the chip sure is there.
Which part of you hurts the worst?
worth every bit of that laser. HoneyBee, health lead. Can he force Young to crack? He's played so solid tonight.
Oh, going huge plus frames, tries to mix it up there. We saw that work against Dragon. You know, left that big gap the first time and then went immediately into the secondary string, which does end with the lasso that you can't interrupt.
Great play by HoneyBee. His Supergirl looks very strong for someone we see play Flash 98% of the time. Always keeping up a secondary just in case, and building the meter with those air throws full screen.
Oh my God! And use the little tilt-a-whirl there to close the gap, get a back one into a freeze, drop the combo. However, Yungmonster creating some more space. HoneyBee okay with that. Has a healthy health lead.
Has the meter lead, so Young really is in a bad spot no matter what, even if he decides to clash. Corner we go, great up laser. HoneyBee just running away with this match right now. Building that meter, full screen is HoneyBee. Not a care in the world. Does have laser now, he can shoot it, and that should do it. HoneyBee up 2-0 now on Yungmonster.
Supergirl wins.
Yeah, HoneyBee. We've seen his Supergirl before in season 1, and I don't remember the matchup, but I remember it didn't look too well, and he wound up switching to the Flash. But it has improved tenfold, man. It looks super good. I mean, he's building meter when he's full screen. He realizes when he has a health lead, doesn't need to force anything. The first match, though, he did throw out a couple teleports that were kind of, like, But, I mean, other than that, I mean, he's playing this character so well.
Begin.
Shades of a top player. Having something just in case. Always have a backup plan.
And who better to do that with than Supergirl? Everybody, you should definitely have a pocket Supergirl. I mean,
that's a friendly neighborhood advice on War of the Gods. Just pick up Supergirl, just in case. Oh my goodness, everything's hitting everywhere. And luckily he did not get a bigger punish for that. It was Yungmonster. He's in a great spot here where he can whip it good.
Man, this should close it out. Should he not drop it?
Is this your limit, Kara?
Okay. Oh no, he hit a button. HoneyBee, unable to recognize it in time, actually hits him out of that freeze, doesn't get a full combo. And tosses the roller coaster at him. Or whatever that thing was. Little, and oh my God, he brought him back into the state.
I'm liking my chances. Less talking, more fighting.
Roundhouse. Back into the match we go. HoneyBee needs 2 decent BMBs to turn this around. Potentially, he's getting straight hits here and there, but it's not going to be enough. Needs a full combo. These lasers are adding up and building all this meter.
I mean, look at him. He is just taunting any movement from Yungmonster. When Yungmonster moves in, he has an answer every time.
And sent a mind game right back at Yungmonster. Meterless shield bash versus meterless breath. When they have a bar, plus frames could be coming. Some scary stuff.
And this is the way HoneyBee is playing Supergirl in this matchup. That's what Wonder Woman typically wants to do to her opponent, is exactly what Supergirl's doing to her. But Yungmonster should be quite content with just holding this health lead and forcing HoneyBee to come in, but decides to come in and take that damage going into the second health bar. Now Yungmonster is in the corner and going to eat this 4-3 combo.
And then
power bomb.
There, that power bomb. Okay, comeback could be initiated here. Yungmonster does still have a wager and has the meter lead. I'm feeling
Yungmonster hasn't done any damage, and he had a whole health bar advantage.
Oh, here we go. Could have got Mixity going. Beautiful stuff there by Yungmonster. Big ol' air to air with that jump 3. and getting a game on the board. Can he ride this momentum? Can he reverse 3-0 HoneyBee to make winners top 8? 2 more games to go. It's looking like a hard grind between these two characters.
It's a very slow matchup.
Fighters approaching the Batcave.
Shadowban asking if we can do a double echo commentating for the next game, as we have 400 plus viewers watching War of the God.
You know what? I'm down. I'm down.
All right, then.
All right, guys.
Begin.
All right, guys, we're in game number 4 in between HoneyBee and Yungmonster. And Yungmonster's already on the approach, but HoneyBee calling out the gap early on, trying not to let Yungmonster establish some dominance, Echo, because I'll tell you what, if Yungmonster gets a health lead, this could be a train wreck.
Well, you know, if Yungmonster decides to go in and use his and a down 2.
Oh my God, that down 2 had a big old hitbox. Let me tell you what. And back into the corner we go. That down 2 once again paying dividends. That's the lasso of truth. It ain't lying today.
Somebody get some propane around here, damn it. Yungmonster's losing his health.
I tell you, I've seen all kinds of power bombs. I've seen all kinds of moves tonight. This is what I paid for my WWF pay-per-view.
All right, Aquaman, I'm done. Y'all are too much. This is all serious business for Yungmonster right now. Now activating his little parries to contest those lasers, build a little bit of meter, and not take the chip damage. and Max Ninja in the chat spelling IB just like Dragon did on Twitter. I've never been done with somebody in my whole life as much as I was that night.
Just like
spelling IB with AIBE.
That's just like Yungmonster here, refusing to give up here in this match, taking a healthy, forcing the early wager from HoneyBee. This is looking pretty good for the young brother, trying to make this top 8. Holding on to his dear life to this 222 health. I tell you what, these lasers can't taste good.
Ooh. That call out was massive. Just look at the recovery on that. Hardly any.
Back to full screen we go. We've got no lasers. We've got no shields. There's one coming out of nowhere like an RKO. Coming in, Yungmonster using those negative frames just to get in and mixing up really well with the shield. Meter burn or non-meter burn. Into the corner we go. Here we go, Yungmonster on the approach, hanging on. There's the magic pixel. Jesus Christ.
Actually, he might actually run away with this.
Wonder Woman wins.
Yungmonster taking us to a game number 5 here in top 16, top 8.
I did not have my shades on. My bad, guys. Woo.
Yo, you had to take the shades off to do it.
Almost caught me. Almost caught me. I have to enter a different persona. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to embody FGC_Echo.
Oh God, you had to throw that in. Game number 5, man. Yungmonster and HoneyBee for top 8. This has been, despite the jokes, it's not all jokes and memes, promise. Because somebody will get hurt doing that.
Only 90% of the time here on More of the Gods. Guys, we like to be as non-serious as possible.
Oh, and the trade there. Down 1-2 confirms into that shield.
Oh my
good. Huge damage. Not even done yet. Almost 500.
Walk back after the down 1. I love the mind games that Yungmonster plays. He's running away with this match right now. That was a hood perfect to start us off, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, HoneyBee in the driver's seat. We'll see if he can. Ooh, and the instant wake up from Yungmonster, not dealing with any of Supergirl's little setups.
I'm not even sure how that even crossed up or didn't cross up. That was disgusting. But Yungmonster getting some gigantic unwagerable damage here. Throwing out the last of the truth just in case. And oh my goodness, these guys' projectiles are hitting each other in insane places.
Yungmonster still pressing the issue, not forcing HoneyBee to come in. Just being oppressive, trying to chip him out.
And the instant air shield.
Wow.
Yungmonster turning this around. Reverse 3-0 on HoneyBee into winner's side
Wins.
of top 8.
Yungmonster has